What's going on, everyone? So here's another tip that I have for the newbie drivers. I think this is something that I've never mentioned before in any of my videos, and I think this will probably be your best guide to start off with Uber, Lyft, or any other company that has to do with rideshare, whether you're here in California, Los Angeles, San Francisco, or any other part of the United States that has rideshare. Now, as I mentioned before in one of my videos, my big mistake when I first started was that I worked 12 hours just because I didn't know where to work and only made 60 bucks, and it was horrible experience for me, and I figured that it was very discouraging for me to keep doing it, basically, right? So what I ended up thinking about after, I rethought of everything that I did that day and the day after and 2 days after that, what I noticed is that I went to the hotspot of rideshare for Lyft and Uber, and which was in Hollywood. The demand there is pretty high. You're gonna get a lot of requests if you are in that area. However, what I would suggest for new drivers, everybody's coming to Uber to make this money, which by all means, it's totally fine if you want to go to a high traffic area where you're gonna get a lot of requests. But remember, the reason why there's a lot of requests has its ups and downs. Ups meaning that you're gonna get constant work there, but there's a lot of drivers that know that, so you're gonna have a lot of competition around you. So it's good to know where to go in these spots. However, but the whole point of this video is when you first start off, let's say your first day, maybe the first week, I suggest you go to actually one of these less populated areas. Like for example, downtown LA for me is a somewhat busy area, but compared to, like, let's say Santa Monica, Hermosa Beach, Hollywood, West Hollywood, all those areas are relatively a lot more busier than downtown LA, especially on the east side of downtown LA, which is where I usually work at, or where I started at, I should say. You should start off in areas like this. The reason being, it'll be much easier for you to not be pressured or feel pressured to go to another spot or be overwhelmed finding parking or being in such condensed areas that you can't even find the people. Like I remember when I was in Hollywood, I was at the House of Wax, I believe, right around that area, and that is the most congested area for cars. There's nowhere to park. It's damn near impossible. You have to find a parking lot. And obviously you never pick up people in parking lot. It's pretty rare. You always pick them up on the set corner of the street, somewhere outside of a bar or something like that. So my suggestion to newbie drivers, whether you're here in LA or anywhere else, Uber, even Lyft sends you areas of hotspots where it's generally more busier than normal. So my suggestion to you guys would be to look at them, study them. You yourself, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys go out. You probably might know what areas are more busy or more congested or have a lot of people, whatever the case may be. Try to go to an area where it's not as busy. Try out Uber and Lyft there, because whatever ride you get there, people are most likely live there and they're more calmer about without being in a rush. Like if you're in Hollywood, in my example, it's very busy. So I would suggest anybody in LA to start off in downtown LA, maybe in Pasadena. Those areas are somewhat small and slow, and you can get, I guess, the hang of how it works and accepting rides and not being worried about feeling pressured, I guess, or being nervous, which I went through it. I'm pretty sure if I went through it and I feel like a pro now, I'm pretty sure anybody else that's doing it out there is going to experience the same thing. So I would suggest you guys do that. So my tip of the week is go to a slow area, test out the waters there, get comfortable with it. Once you're fully comfortable with it, go to all these hotspots, learn the times, where to work, how to avoid other drivers around. So anyways, if you guys like this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.